Someone new in the driver's seat at General Motors, right? The automaker that just emerged from government ownership has named Mary Barra to succeed Dan Ackerson as the new CEO. Now, Barra started as a plant engineer on the factory floor when she was just 18, and the rest of her resume, well, it stands on its own.
MBA at Stanford, head of human resources, named that in 2009, but she was also head of manufacturing, so really just given a second hat. And then head of product development in 2011. Her real calling card is slashing management layers, slashing red tape costs, and trying to taper what GM does while still building cool cars to make more money.
Barra's appointment would make her the first female CEO for an auto company in the entire planet. Matt Miller actually sat down with Barra at the New York Auto Show. That was back in March, and he asked her what it was like to be a woman in a traditionally male-dominated business.
I've worked at General Motors for 33 years. I've worked with a ton of wonderful people, and I felt through my career at General Motors, I always have been, to your point, evaluated on what I contributed and what results that I was able to obtain in the organization. But we work and we come together as a team. I mean, putting a car, truck, or crossover on the road is a team sport, and I just view myself as part of the team. If by being a woman, I can encourage young women who like math and science to not shy away from it and to pursue technical careers, I love doing that. But at General Motors, I think I've got the best job on the field there to be able to work on product all day long. But really, it's a great team.
The reaction so far, very positive.
Mary's got a lot of talent. She had a lot of experience. She's very personable. She did a terrific job in the human resources function at General Motors.
What was it specifically about her, and continues to be about her, that makes her the kind of leader General Motors needs right now?
Well, Mary's very experienced. She's very good with people. She has excellent experience working with people. She knows General Motors backwards and forwards. She's been there quite a while. She just had all the attributes necessary to be a great leader.
What a great way for GM to celebrate its free at last from government ownership to make what is a bold move, regardless of her qualifications. And what a great shattering of a glass ceiling in this industry. I think it's a good day for GM.
She's, for me, a surprise because I thought that Steve Gursky, who clearly wanted the job, might have been a candidate, and of course Mark Royce. Bringing her into this role gives the company somebody who has had the exposure now to the international product lineup. And GM's going to be a global company, and it aspires to be a more rational global company.
Well, Barra's promotion follows another big announcement yesterday. 5 years and $49.5 billion later, the Treasury Department has sold the rest of its stake in GM. The Feds bailed out GM and Chrysler during the crisis, you may recall. In fact, taxpayers actually lost about $10.5 billion on this bailout. Sorry to say that, but the stock, it actually hit a record yesterday, $40.90. So, back to Barra. She's got her work cut out for her. Just ask former Chrysler Motors Chairman Gerald Greenwald.
The biggest race going on is in technology and who comes up with the best powertrains for at the lowest fuel burn, and therefore I think experience in R&D, engineering that she's had some of is really critical. I think the new challenge for safety and the new challenge for high-tech convenience, all combined, R&D, engineering, really critical. And I think for General Motors, as is true of some other auto companies, others are trying to achieve what I call worldwide cars. You buy the same car, the same name, whether you're in Europe or US or in Japan, and GM is a bit behind. So those are the areas I think that Mary is going to be challenged with, and I think she's had the background to do it.